Mm.
See, lifespan and the number of years you are supposed to live on this earth. Correct
Okay.
time, day to place రాసి ఉంటుంది అనమాట. But only thing is you do not know. Like if you buy any medical, I mean any medicine, they write very clearly date of manufacturing, date of expiry. Yes or no?
Yeah. అవునండి.
So likewise, we all have a date, but only thing is we don't know. We don't know whether it's going to be another 10 years or it's going to be next 10 days or next 1 day. We don't know. Yes or no?
Mm. అవునండి.
That is lifespan. Okay. Health span is what? Health span means the number of years you are living. You are going to live without any medication, very energetic lifestyle, and you have your own energy levels are high. And you are not dependent on medicine, you are not dependent on anybody. That is what is health span.
ఓకే.
See, two people, both of them have lived for 80 years. Okay. But one person from 60 years itself, he has a problems, health problems, one or other. So he's on medication, on and off hospitals, on and off surgeries, and all that was going on. Another person just only last few weeks he was sick and then he died. Both of them lived 80 years, but one person lived health span to a large extent, to almost 80 years. Another person, his health span was up to 60 years. After last 20 years, he is having a lot of health issues. Maybe he's wheelchair bound. He's going everywhere in a wheelchair only. So that is what I call them health span. So how do we check our health span? So we are going to do that. All take a pen and paper. We will know today. What is the score of your health span? Should we have 100% or 50%? 100% we want. But let us see. Okay. See, there are 14 markers. There are 14 points. Out of that, 7 are primarily to show your condition. 7 are what is that you have to follow. 7 and 7. Okay. See, many times you must have seen. You may say that I like that restaurant. In that restaurant, this particular sabji, XYZ sabji, they make very well. But generally, all sabjis are good. Food is very tasty, but this particular sabji they make very well. Why do you say so? The chef there, he is having a lot of knowledge, lot of experience. They are doing very diligently. So that's why you like the dish. For that, what he has done, he has put lot of efforts in learning about the dish, and he has got experience. So he's making it well. You like it. So what it needs lot of knowledge and skills. Same thing with health also. If your health condition, what it is, like that particular subject is very tasty, very delicious. Likewise, what is your health? So there are 7 markers. I will look at it now very quickly. So if you are having all of 7 out of 7, all okay as I give the definition, that means you have 100% health score. Let us see where we are. Okay. First and foremost is weight and waist size. We will see what should be there. This is one marker, very important marker. What is your weight? What is your waist size? We know what is all that calculation we know. We have shown you the chart. A 5 feet. Please mute yourself, Vijay Kumar. All of you mute yourself, please. Whenever you want to talk, you talk. Okay. Weight and waist size should be as per the height. Okay. Next is what? Blood pressure. What should be your blood pressure? Very important. Number 3 is how many health issues you have. Somebody may have a thyroid, somebody may have a diabetes, somebody have a cholesterol, somebody have a gas problem, whatever it is. A number of medicines you are taking. You should live a life without medicine, isn't it? Would you would you like to live a life with medicine? Not required. You don't need any medicine. So these are the 3 health issues, very clear. Let us see what is the 4th one. Cholesterol, 5th is fatty liver, 6th is thyroid, 7 is diabetes. If you have diabetes, if you have thyroid problem, you have fatty liver, you have dyslipidemia. If you have or not, how will you know? Unless you do the blood test, you will not know. Okay, so that's why I tell people, everybody to do this. These are very common. But 2 more important problems are D vitamin deficiency, B12 deficiency. Next is insulin resistance. This requires blood test, something called fasting insulin test and fasting glucose. With that, you can calculate this one. So look at these are 3 and these are more another 6. So the 10 health issues, you should not have any health issue and you should not be having any medicine. What is the next one? Fourth one, lung capacity. How do you know your lung capacity? Can anybody tell me? How to check? Do you have a lung capacity? Somebody is a singer.
Through pranayama, you can check.
Yeah, pranayama you can check, but I'll give you one method how to check. See, somebody is singing song, without holding the breath.
Sitting and standing.
How to find out
the stairs, sir. Taking the stairs.
Yeah.
Taking the stairs.
Yes, we will see how to check lung capacity. We say, I have good, I have bad. How do we know? So there is a measurement we will see now. Next, fifth one is heart health. How do we check heart health? The ECG can be done with the blood, with the cholesterol test, various things we know. But we'll find out what is the best way to find out. Sixth is flexibility. How flexible you are. So you have got so many joints. How much you are able to bend and balance and all that. Balancing. We will see what is the balancing. Number 7 is immunity. These are the 7 markers we must check. So we will see how to check it. Well, the weight and it should be as per height. Waist size should be half of height in inches. Suppose if you are a 5 feet height, so you should be around 55 kg. 5.5 feet, maybe around 60, 65. 6 feet, maybe 70, 75, 75, 80 up to okay. So waist size should be half of height inches. If you are 5 feet, that means you should wear only 30 size pant, 30 inches pant. If it is more, that means you have got belly fat. Blood pressure, what is the best blood pressure? 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. Lot of people tell, no, if you are 60 years, it can be more. No, not at all. Any age, starting from maybe teenage to until death, the pressure should be this level only. It cannot be more. Okay. Health issues. How many health issues you have? And how many number of medicines you have? There are 10 health issues. We have already seen what are the 10 health issues. Number of medicines. How many medicines you are taking? Lung capacity. Our simple method we all can do now. Take a deep breath. And then hold the breath and wait for 90 seconds. Okay, let's all do that. I'll just sit quietly and I don't know the time, but anyway, 90 seconds we will start. Let my, wait a second. All right, take the breath. Yeah, 90 seconds. If you're able to do, but don't try it. Do the pranayama would help to take the breath and take the full breath inside, take 3-4 breaths quietly and then hold one breath. Take the breath inside and hold it. So this will tell you about your hemoglobin also, your iron levels, your overall, lung capacity. So if you're able to hold above 90 seconds, okay, earlier we'll see. Okay. Next is heart health. How to do that? No, we can't do this test. You have to climb 60 steps. That will be 3rd floor. See, each floor, from ground floor to 1st floor, there are actually 20 steps generally. So you have to climb 3-story building in 60 seconds. So you just try once whenever you're free. I can go up and come now. Earlier I never used to. Then what is flexibility and balance? You have to touch your toes without bending the knees. Stand straight and then bend without bending the knees. Touch your toes. If possible, bring your temple to the touching your knees. So that will tell you an idea about your bending capacity. There are other bending exercises, yoga and all we can do. And stand on one leg beyond 60 seconds. Just stand on one leg and see whether you can do that. What is immunity? Can anybody tell me what is immunity, friends? How to know whether you have immunity or not? You have immunity or not? See, generally what
We
happens,
should be, sir, I can tell that. So we should not, our body should not change based on the climatic conditions.
correct. Many times what happens whenever the season changes, we have cough and cold and we get fever, or we go to somebody's place, I mean some other town or city, change of the place, we get sick, or we ate some ice cream, we become sick, or we got drenched in the rain, we become sick. And every year, 2-3 times you are falling sick. Maybe sometimes you go to the hospital or sometimes you take in leave, you are lying down at home. So this will give an idea what is the immunity level. So what is the best way to find out immunity level to know today? Just go and spend when it is raining, spend 1 hour in the rain or at least half an hour, 40 minutes. In the same evening or next day, if you don't get cold, cough, running nose, fever, and body pains and all, that means you're reasonably okay. These are very, I must say, my own method of finding it out. So we have seen 7 markers, correct? So where was I? Let's see. Look at me. What was my condition in 2000 until 14 December? I was 9 kg overweight. I had 3 inches waist size. I was having blood pressure 130/90. I had 7 health issues, and I was taking 11 medicines. Right? What are the health issues I had? I had overweight, belly fat, I had blood pressure, I had diabetes, cholesterol I didn't have, thyroid I don't have, diabetes. But these 3 tests I did not at that time, but I had kidney stone, joint pains and all that. So I was having 7 health issues with 11 medicines. And no, I was not able to hold my breath. So I failed in all these 7 markers, right? So what to do? Why we have failed? See, at the age of 55, my look at those 7 markers, they're bad. Why? Because I was whatever habits I have last 30 years, from the younger age onwards, we have already discussed what are the daily wrong habits. So we will quickly look at those 7 things. If you don't do as per that, like as I told you in the beginning, that particular restaurant, that fellow is making a very delicious dish. So there is a methodology, isn't it? He will put only those items. He will put only those quantities. He will put the same methodology he will use. That's why the taste is good. If you make any changes, say suppose that day the chef is not there, his assistant is made the dish. Maybe he has made a mistake, then the taste won't be there. Similarly, we have to understand what are the 7 essentials for good health we must follow. Let's look at quickly what are those 7 things. Okay. See, look at this is showing your health score. Now there are 7 more to tell you what you are doing. Wrong, right or not. Next is, first is how is your hydration? How is your skin? See, many people skin, if you see, they have some sort of acne and skin is not very soft and all that. And that will give an indication about the health. See, skin is the biggest organ in the body. It's externally it can show you what is your condition of your health. Next is gut health. How is your gut health? We will see what is gut health, what is hydration, we will see. Next is 1 hour walking. Are you doing every day 1 hour walking or not? What are the foods to avoid? We all know, isn't it? We all know we should avoid ice cream, cool drinks, bakery items, sweets, sugar, refined oils, all processed foods, and then alcohol, coffee, all we know, but we don't avoid it. We simply continue doing it. Next is what is insulin sensitivity? We will see what is insulin sensitivity. How will you get it? One important criteria. Next is emotional health. How is your emotional health? How is your rest and sleep and fasting? Or what sort of rest you are doing? How many hours you are taking rest? What is sleeping? What is fasting? We will see what is hydration and should you know do that. You should drink every day 3 to 4 liters water. Then you should have a clear skin. No odors. Odors means suppose your stools or your urine or your sweat, your breath. If they're stinking, a lot of people put, a lot of perfume, maybe in the mouth, freshener, all that. If internally, if it is not clean, then those odors will come. Odors means bad smell, stinking smell. See, somebody sweats, it will be stinking. It is because there are a lot of gandagi inside, dirt inside. Gut health. How do we know we have a good gut health or not? You should have 2 bowel movements, preferably in the morning. At least, okay, with the day it's also okay, but 2 times you should be able to go to the bowel movement. 1 hour brisk walk you must do, games, exposure to sun. Are you doing or not? Okay. Foods to avoid, we all know, avoid stimulants, intoxicants, processed products. Stimulants means, can anybody tell me what is a stimulant? Hello? What is a stimulant? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We are
Yes,
able
sir.
to hear you. Don't
Nobody
know
is
the meaning.
answering. I got shocked. Maybe the line got disconnected. What is stimulant? What are
It's
called?
some
What is? Huh?
అది మన హెల్త్
Tell me the
హెల్త్
name
కాదు
of the
మన
item, sir.
యాక్టివిటీ.
Okay. What is the? I'm not asking definition. Dictionary
Yeah.
definition. What is stimulants we are taking regularly? Yeah, Shilpa.
కాఫీ, టీ,
Yeah.
ఆల్కహాల్.
No, that will come intoxicants. They are different. Stimulant is different, intoxicants are different. Sometimes cool drink, jardapan, all these things are, stimulants. What is intoxicants? Shilpa, you raise your hand. What is
uh,
intoxicant?
sir, I do have some doubts. So that's the reason I have raised my hand.
Please.
So in my case, right, I do not take any tea, coffee. I do not have such taking beverages, right? So I do not have such habit. I do not eat. I stopped eating junk. I stopped eating maida. I stopped eating sugar. Uh, I only take little bit of salt and oil as part of my consumption of my regular food, right? So other than that, I stopped eating. I never eat sugar. I'm not
Excellent.
sweet
Excellent. No,
free.
what is the point? What is the
But still,
point?
yeah. So still, I do have a lot of weight gain. Okay, maybe not because of I do work. I do work, right? But I don't know somehow.
Shilpa,
I
listen,
have my.
listen. No, no,
Hmm,
good point. Listen. Let's
hmm,
make it simple. I
hmm,
understand. See, as I
and
told you, no, 1 minute.
hmm,
I have told you. I don't know whether you listened to my earlier session. There are
no, I didn't.
no
Sir,
problem, no
I
problem, no
didn't.
problem, no problem. This is the group. There are 10 daily wrong habits, right? I
Mm-hmm,
gave the example of suppose you have a fish pond. Okay, this is a
mm-hmm,
fish pond. You're doing business of fish. Okay, you're
mm-hmm,
selling the fish, right?
mm-hmm,
So say one fine morning you came and saw you have the team to manage those, maintenance people and then take caretakers. But
mm-hmm,
you saw one day when you came and saw few fish are swimming very slowly, lethargic. They look sick, and one
mm-hmm,
or two are dead. So
mm-hmm,
what you do immediately, you tell the caretaker to remove those dead fish and find out what is the reason. You give good food, give supplements, and you tell them that give good antibiotics, and you give all the guidance and go. Okay. After a week again, you came, you saw again few more fish are sick and dying. So now then you realize you found out from them 10 different places the pollutants are entering into your fish pond. Say
okay.
from one place you are getting a toilet water, another place drainage water, another way kitchen water, from chemical factory water, like that. 10 places,
Mm-hmm,
right? Now what you will have to do you have to stop all the 10 or will you stop 9?
we should be finding. We should stop the root cause of it.
Stop all the 10. No, no. Let's be
Yeah.
very specific. From all the
Mm,
10 places where the
mm,
pollutants are entering into the fish pond must be stopped. See, it
right.
all depends how long the pollutants are entering to the pond, how many years it is entering. It all depends on your health of the fish, right?
Right.
Similarly, see, you may not have one wrong habit, like you are doing good exercise, you're eating good food. Only 2 areas you are taking care. There are 8 more loopholes.
Mhm.
We will look at it. Maybe since you have not listened, go to the video. We will see. Now, I think this will clarify to you when this talk, when I'm giving
Sure,
you
sure.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you,
So
sir.
we looked at stimulants. We looked at intoxicants. What is intoxicants? Alcohol, drugs, and all that. What is the processed products? I told you this point already, friends. Processed. I'm not using the word food. I'm using the word products. Anything manufactured in a factory, coming with a barcode, coming in a dabba or in a box or in a package with a barcode, that means it's a product only. So the products are primarily meant for having a long shelf life, to make it tasty, to make it addictive. So obviously those foods will have a lot of chemicals, a lot of preservatives. So they will impact your health. So those things you must stop. Are you doing that or not? We all know, but we don't do that. See, no, it's not that we don't know. We know unrefined oil is bad. We all know that, but we don't still continue doing it. What is insulin sensitivity? How to get insulin sensitivity? Only one way of eating 2 times in a day when hungry. Maintain the same timings. I told you yesterday, Ekhabhukte yogi, Vibhukte bhogi. Bhogi means a person who is enjoying the life of the world. 2 times eating, enough. 3 times, anybody remember that word? What is it? Eating, anybody eating 3 times, what is called?
Yogi.
Rogi. Now, suppose if we are eating 4 to 5 times, what do we call ourselves? It is a Maharogi, Mahadrohi, Rogi plus Drohi, all that stuff. See, everybody is making the same mistake. See, we are all habituated. All over the world, it is habituated breakfast, lunch, dinner. So already 3 times everybody is eating. On top of it, there are other pundits. They will have some snacks, coffee, tea in between. So what happened? We are eating 5 to 6 times. Eating 5 to 6 times in a day, nothing will happen 1 day, 1 week, 1 year. But over the years, you develop insulin resistance. I told you all this. I want to give this example once again to you. You have ever seen this? You have used the earbuds, isn't it? Earbuds which we want to clean your ears. Suppose I ask you to take an earbud and rub it on your naked thigh. What will happen? Anything will happen? Hello? You just try to rub the earbud on your thigh. Does it make any problem? Yes or no? Have you understood the point? Shilpa.
I mean, used your, but are you telling?
No, earbud with both sides you have the cotton.
Mm-hmm.
If you're taken and rubbed on your thigh, will it anything happen to your body?
No, I don't think so.
It's nothing will happen. But suppose if you're rubbing every day some 20 times, 3 times a day, for say 1 month, what will happen? Same place.
There would be some mark on it.
Yeah, you'll get injured. Same thing. Eating 2, 3 times, 5 times, 6 times, 1 day or 1 week, nothing will happen. But over a period of time, if you look at the physiology of the body is not designed to eat a number of times. See, the human evaluation, how it happened. Look at hundreds of years ago, the food you have to gather it or go to hunt, right? So if you are lucky, maybe you may get food once in maybe 2, 3 times in a week only. Every day you won't get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything to eat. There's no way to stock. So the human body got evolved with fasting and feasting. When you get food, you feast that day because whatever come, you must finish it. Otherwise, it'll get spoiled. Fasting. When it is not there, you have to fast. There's no other alternative. You just have to drink water and just hunt for food. If it's not available, you have to sleep that night. But now what happened? Most of us are on a feasting mode. From morning to night, we are on feasting. Feasting does not mean eating very delicious food. Anything you eat. If you take a one-time coffee also, the body will have to digest and there is a sugar gets into your bloodstream and there is an insulin. So eating multiple times is causing insulin resistance. So to get a good insulin sensitivity, you have to eat 2 times. How many people are eating 2 times? Hardly anybody. Remember, other than water is food. Anything you put in your mouth is food. So insulin sensitivity can have only, let me tell you friends, I have more than 700 blood reports in the last few 4 or 5 years. 90%, let me say this word again, repeat, 90% of the people as young as 8 years, 10 years also are insulin resistance. If anybody is insulin resistant, the first problem, you know what will happen? First problem, nothing. First problem, insulin resistance means slowly developing belly fat, then slowly overweight, Then comes blood pressure, maybe cholesterol, then maybe fatty liver, maybe thyroid problem. Huh? And then only pre-diabetic, diabetic, and all those things will happen at the fag end of the problem. But lot of people you may have seen, people are 20 kg, 30 kg weight. If you ask them, no, we don't have BP, we don't have sugar. This I'm not saying you have sugar. You already come up to your knee deep in a flooded area. So insulin sensitivity, eating 2 times. Let's see how we were doing it. Okay. Emotional health. How do you have your emotional health? Emotional health means stress management. What sort of relationships you have with your own family members? How is your social interactions? What is relationships primarily with your spouse, with your parents, with your children, with your brothers, with your relatives, with your friends and neighbors? See, if you have stress and tension, you can't sleep. And how is the social interactions? How do you manage? We discuss this later. Then what is rest? We always, when we say rest means sleep. Yes, when you sleep, you are giving rest to your entire body. But are you giving rest to your internal organs? See, when you are sleeping, what happens? Night 9 o'clock, say 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock, those 7-8 hours you are sleeping. But balance time, suppose somebody gets up at 5 o'clock and started with a coffee. Then he had breakfast, then he had lunch. In between again, then he had some again coffee, taste, snacks, then in the dinner, and night before sleeping he had ice cream. So from morning 5, 6 o'clock onwards until night 10 o'clock, his digestive system is working. See, remember, the human body has 2 functions. One, whenever there is a food, it has to digest, it has to absorb, it has to assimilate, and it has to eliminate. That is the first job. Once that job is over, then only it will go for the repair work, rejuvenation work. See, when you're night sleeping, whole day you're working, night when you sleep, in the morning you feel fresh. Oh, where you get the freshness? You did not eat any food to get that energy. Sleeping will give you energy. Fasting will give energy. So are you giving sufficient gap between foods? So 14 hours of overnight fasting is a must. Suppose you had your second meal, say night at about say 9 o'clock. So next day until about 11 o'clock in the morning, other than water, you should not take anything. That's what is called internal fasting. So let me see what I was doing until that time. So I used to, instead of 4 liters, I used to drink only 1.5 liters. And bowel movement, yes, I used to be regular going in the morning, one time toilet, no problem, but only one time I used to go. 1 hour walk I used to do very regularly from my college time until my 53 years I was doing. Avoid stimulants, intoxicant process. No, I had coffee, tea, and then I was having up sometimes alcohol, processed foods, very common. Regularly I used to take sweets, bakery items and all that. Eat 2 times regularly. I used to 6 times. So breakfast, lunch, dinner is confirmed. In the office, we have coffee, tea, 1 or 2 times and some snacks. So 6 times in a day, I was doing for 30 years. No wonder. That is the reason why I got overweight, I had blood pressure, I had 7 health issues, and all these things, my immunity has gone to a 6. And then rest and sleep. Yes, I was sleeping well, but this intermittent fasting, I did not know at that time. Simply maybe anytime 8, 9 o'clock you eat, morning 7 o'clock I had breakfast and go. Hardly 10, 12 hours is fasting is there. Now what I did, friends, in 2014 when I read the book, when I understood, I started following these 7 essentials. So I started drinking 4 liters water from January 2014 and I was able to go 2 times bowel movement, 1 hour walk anyway was continuing. I stopped coffee, tea, alcohol and then processed foods. Once in a while, some functions may be having one certain sweets and all that. And I was strictly eating only 2 times, nothing in between 2 meals except water. Emotional health, earlier also was okay, but that was fine. Rest and sleeping, yes, I have started doing this 14 hours of intermittent fasting. Suppose I eat around 7 o'clock, always I have next day 10, 11 o'clock only. So what happened? Out of earlier, this score is out of all this 14, I was okay only on 3. Now from 14, I did 13. So what happened? Look at the transformation, friends. I lost 9 kg weight in about 3.5 months, 4 months. BP normal. I became zero medicine. But still my diabetic, I am not able to come out of it. Still I have HbA1c of 7.2, 7.3%. But lung capacity is good. I've just demonstrated you, friends. Heart health, I could do that. And flexibility and balance, perfect. And immunity. What I told you already, I have shown you the video also. What is immunity? Immunity is you are not falling sick. Well, how you are using your immunity levels. Just wanted to show you. I've shown you, but again and again, why I'm showing, not to show my own trumpet, for you to understand. Swimming, I love swimming. When I go for a swimming for one day, I used to sneeze for 3 days. I used to go for a off-the-counter medicine for cough and cold. How agile you are. Flexibility test. Try it. Sit down without. Otherwise, practice it by holding some rain. Sit and stand. At least in a day, you must do at least 50 to 100 times twice a day. Try that. Very good. So this is to be me in 2013. Until 2013, I was like this, with 11 medication and almost 7-8 health issues. All right. Any questions, friends? So what is your health score? Whatever you have made as of now, you can share. Yeah, Arun, Anup, Shilpa. Yeah, you can talk. Don't wait for your turn. You can talk.
Yeah, sir. So, as you suggested to check the lung test, right? So, I could not hold it for not even 30 seconds. So, how do we have to improve our?
You have to improve. See, this is, don't look at one aspect, madam. Just keep doing, like as I told you, once you start doing those, like below 7, I told you, hydration, elimination, all those things you keep doing. Have you checked your health score? What is your health score? What sort of health score you have? I want to show you right now. Once again, I'll show it to you. What is, how to check our health score? What are the blood tests to do? How to assess our own health? We will do that. Anybody?
Okay.
Yeah, no. Anything you want to say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I'm happy to attend this session. And what I would like to say is your presentation is really inspiring. And out of this health score, I feel my BP is still to be managed and controlled.
Just
Because one thing,
look at it this way. No, look at it this way. Only the numbers we look at it as of now. Okay. Out of 14 markers, how many are okay as of today? So improve on those things. Once you start improving that below 7, hydration, elimination, physical exercise, and stopping all sorts of processed foods.
that's what I'm saying. Physical exercises, I'm not able to do that much. Maybe it is up to 40% I have to increase.
Anup, I think we can do one thing. Please do share me your health score. We'll now just give me a few minutes. We are going to close.
Okay, right.
And I'm going to show you the health score, how to check it. See,
right.
Biggest problem. Listen, what is the biggest problem, friends? We all have partial knowledge. What are the mistakes we are doing? We have half knowledge only. And then what is the dinacharya? We have no clue. And how to check health score? We have no clue. We all know, no? You all remember, you all know the story of Abhimanyu. What happened to Abhimanyu?
Yes.
Why did Abhimanyu got killed?
He has half knowledge. Only to enter into Padma Vyuha.
So how much knowledge he has about Padma Vyuha?
Half knowledge.
Actually,
yes.
My energies are very much down.
No, sir. We'll come to that point. Your energy will come to that. The question what I asked you about Abhimanyu's killing. Why? Why he got killed?
Yeah. He knew how to go inside, but did not know how to come out.
He has 50. Let us understand. He has 50% knowledge. Now we also have only 50% knowledge, 70% knowledge. What are the mistakes we are doing? We don't know. We don't know how to check our health score. Lot of people I've seen, friends. They say, I'm all right, sir. All right is I don't care. I want to see your biomarkers. See, outside, how can we tell a person is good or bad? Oh, he's not overweight, sir. He's looking lean. He doesn't have belly fat, sir. Very good. He doesn't have BP. But how do I know about his internal markers? How is his pancreas is working? How is his heart working? What sort of biomarkers he has? What is his sugar level? What is his cholesterol level? What is his D vitamin? What is B12? Friends, it's necessary. And unfortunately, when you go and get the test done, spending even 5,000, 10,000 also, couple of tests, this won't be there. So you will never know your picture. Let's look at it now, how to check our health score. I'll show it to you. We are going to the next slide. Please, I want all of you to take a screenshot. Have you taken the screenshot of this? Please do take screenshot and share in the group. Okay, now look at it, friends. My health score was 21%. Out of 14, I was only okay 3. In 4 months, I improved 21% to 93%. How is it possible? By just following this essentials of good health. 4 liters water every day, 2 bowel movements, 1 hour brisk walk every day, stopping all sorts of processed foods, intoxicants, alcohol, stimulants, coffee, tea, etc. Eat only 2 times in a day when hungry. Whatever you want to eat, no problem for some time. Yeah, then come on, emotional health, you manage your stress, and then sleep for 7 hours in the night without fail. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. is non-negotiable. You cannot tell me, no, I'm sleeping at 1 o'clock and getting up at 8 o'clock. It is not good in a long run. It's okay once in a while, but practice this. Absolutely essential. Especially women with the children to manage. It's very difficult, I understand. But you have to find a way. If you are not sleeping in the night, you are in big trouble. Okay. So now let's look at how to check our metabolic health score. Okay. See, friends, these are the weight should be as per height. Waist size should be half of height inches. Blood pressure should be 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. See, I put it green. The best is this. 90 by 60 is the best. Okay, up to 120 by 80 is okay. Number of medicine should be nil. Thyroid. TSH should be 1.3 to 3. T4, T3 level should be this much. Lipid profile. Triglycerides should be below 100. HDL should be above 60. Let me tell you, friends, a lot of people have triglycerides about 150, 160, and HDL is 30, 40. Very clear indication of insulin resistance. Liver function. The ideal range is between 10 to 26. 10 is the best. But lab says 35, 40. People are waiting for until they get into the problem. No. HbA1c, the best is 4.7, 4.8%. Below 5.6 is the best. 5.7 to 6.4 is pre-diabetics. Above 6.5% is diabetes. Right? D vitamin level, 60 to 100. Lab says 30 to 100. But the best is above approximately up to 180, 90, 100 at that level. B12, 600 to 900. Lot of people have B12 less. Anybody who has B12 less, D vitamin less, they will have lot of body pains and hair loss, and then they have sorts of discomfort, they no energy and all that. The other day, one madam was telling me she is unable to stand and wash the rice standing on the near the kitchen. So once she has improved D vitamin, B12, and she is able to do well. So these are the things to be checked. And then insulin resistance is one important test. For that, you have to take a fasting glucose. The best is 70 to 99. And fasting insulin level 3 to 6. The lab says 3 to 24. See, when you are given 23 also, you think you are normal. No, not at all. So what happened, friend? My health score is 20%. Why? Why I am at 24%? So I was doing all these mistakes. I told you, I didn't have chronic stress. I was sleeping well. No, I was doing exercise. But these are the 3 health issues people will have. Next is stimulants, intoxicants, packaged products, dehydration, and then poor gut health, no nutritious food, multiple times eating other than what is food. Out of 10 daily wrong habits, I was doing 7 for 30 years. So that's why I got into trouble. Now I started following this dinacharya, and look at in 4 months, my health score has improved to 90%. How weight has lost, this BP became normal, nil medicine, thyroid is always normal, triglycerides to HDL ratio is good, fatty liver has become normal, but HbA1c is high. That time I did not know about insulin and D vitamin. Now I have improved substantially. After about 10 years, April 24 to almost 25 this year, I'm maintaining the same health. And now look at other people, how they have improved. Look at this gentleman. He has improved 16 kg weight loss in a span of 3 months. And what are the benefits he has got? 16 kg weight loss, 3-inch waist size reduction. He became non-diabetic, lipids improved, nil medicine. Health score improved from 10% to 80%. What is 10%, friends? 10% means he has 9 health issues. He is overweight, he has blood pressure, he is on medication, he has insulin resistance, his cholesterol is high, triglycerides high, HDL is low, thyroid he had a problem, he has pre-diabetic, low D vitamin, below B12. So by following this approach, he has improved his health score from 10% to 80%. Still, he has not improved B12. I have suggested him to B12 many times. If you take oral medicine, you may not improve. You must go for injection. If the B12 levels are below 300, I would advocate everybody to take injections, because the B12 vitamin will keep depleting from your body. You are not able to get mostly from the foods. So it is necessary that you must have supplements properly. There is a video already in my YouTube channel. Listen to that. I have talked about hemoglobin, ferritin, iron, and then D vitamin, B12, omega-3, and then magnesium. These are the very important supplements you must have regularly. Right? And look at another gentleman. This gentleman has not much improved, but look at how he has improved. He has improved his weight from 106 kg to 97. That means 9 kg weight he has improved. Right? Waist size lost 4 inches. So he has improved substantially. And we look another case study. This gentleman is having only 30% health score. Right? So he was overweight. He was having insulin is very high, insulin resistance, triglycerides is very high, 225, and he's got a fatty liver. He's already diabetic, D vitamin, B12 low. And he says that he's following everything. And then when I saw after 3 months his report, not much improvement. He lost only 1 kg weight, maybe 1 inch waist size is reduction. But all other markers he has not improved. Look, his insulin resistance has gone up, and his resistance has gone up, and slightly there is an improvement in his triglycerides, and not much improvement in his fatty liver. HbA1c has gone up, and D vitamin reduced. B12 also reduced. All right. Can you tell me? But this gentleman was telling me every time I call him, sir, I'm doing great. I'm feeling almost 10 years younger. I'm feeling all that he was telling me. I said, whatever you are saying, I only want to see your report. This is like a progress report, friends. Remember this. If you want to review your son's progress, you have to take your progress report. Your son may come and tell you, Madam, Mummy, I'm sitting in the class, I'm taking in extra classes, I'm sitting in class up to 7 o'clock. All these things, don't listen. After his exam, look at how earlier English, he got 70, now he got 80. Great. That's the way it should be done. Same thing. Yeah, any questions? Can anybody tell me why this gentleman has not, he claimed that he's doing everything, but he has not improved. Anybody can give a suggestion? So I'll give you one clue, all of you friends. To make any dish, it could be any dish you are making. It could be sambar, it could be malai kofta, any dish. To make it tasty, you have to pick up, quality ingredients. You have to pick up all the ingredients required to make that curry or sabji. And you have to pick up the appropriate quantities, and you have to have the good knowledge and experience, and you have to do the job with wholeheartedly. Then only you can make the dish well. Suppose you don't put one, you forgot one item, or you forgot to put one item less or more, or you have not paid full attention, you are watching some cricket match and you made the food. What will happen? Tell me. It won't.
Yes,
it won't be tasty, right? So,
won't be tasty.
So to make it good, you have to do everything. To spoil it, only one thing is enough. Same thing here also. As I said to you, our 7 essentials for good health. Madam was telling me, sir, I don't have any wrong habits. I don't take coffee, tea. I take good food. I go for walk. But it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yes, it may not be as bad as like others who is not doing everything. Yeah, any questions? Why
Yes,
is
sir.
it?
Can you tell about something about Ayurvedic food choice and selection? Because
what is Ayurvedic food? No, what's your name, sir? Who's speaking? I'm not seeing your video. What's your name? Vijay Kumar.
Anup Bagla.
Anup, have you shared your health score in the group?
No, I will share it because right now I
Don't worry,
am
don't
not-
worry. I just asked you will share later. So far you have not shared. Have you seen the other videos?
Yes, I have watched some of the
Good,
videos.
no problem, no
Yeah,
problem.
it's very
Now tell me,
inspiring
what is Ayurvedic diet? I don't know what is Ayurvedic diet. What is Ayurvedic diet?
because it is depending on your constitution.
Sir, you
And,
as of now, listen to me. This is all PhD. We will all do PhD later. Let us do the LKG stuff. This is LKG stuff. Let's do the basics first. Once you start improving, then I'll tell you what is the best to do. You can have 2 meals. Instead of that 2 meals, you take 1 meal uncooked food. I'll just show you to what is PhD stuff. We will go into that later. Don't get confused with as of now what sort of Ayurvedic food, Mediterranean diet, that diet, this diet. Just keep that aside. Wait a second, I'll show you. See, what is the best food? I'll tell you, friends. What I do last 11 years and I advocate people. See, food depends on your health score. Suppose you are fully diabetic or you have some other health issues. So you have to be given a separate diet plan. See, in our approach, there is no specific diet plan. See, what I want you to do it, just eat homemade food. It could be just avoid white rice, avoid refined oils, avoid white salt. Make your food tasty. Use chekki oil, cold pressed oil. Use ghee and enjoy your food. A lot of people tell, no, you don't use oil, don't use salt. Somebody will say, don't go by that. Use ghee. Make your food tasty. You can eat 2 times of this food at a whatever is convenient time to you. Whenever you are hungry. What I meant was convenient time is hungry. Only you must eat when hungry. Remember this. Eat 2 times. In my group, one lady was eating at her first meal before going to school at 8 o'clock and she comes back at 4:35. She eats her second time. Another gentleman who is a bank manager, he has his first meal at 1 o'clock during lunch break. He comes home at 8:30, 8:30. 8:30 he has his second meal. Both of them have improved their health substantially. I'll just show you to that. So I'm not advocating that you eat your dinner at 8:30. If it is if it is possible, try to have before 7:30. So what type of food to eat, when to eat, how much quantity you want to eat is your choice. Just eat 2 times initially. If you are not having the habit, eat 3 times. Slowly come to 2 times. And then 1 meal you have. This second meal is what you should have. If anybody is diabetic, they must avoid even roti, chapati, rice, and millets, everything. Just try without any rice and this thing, nuts, and then salads, and then ghee or coconut oil. If somebody is non-veg, you can simply enjoy eggs and chicken, fish, and all that. And this is paneer fries, salads. Any sabji you make it nicely. Any amount of sabji you can eat. Salads, nuts, all this you can have. 1 meal this, 1 meal this. And then if you want to still improve, 1 meal you can have 1 meal cooked meal, another is uncooked meal. Uncooked meal is full of nutritions, right? So this is what? This is sprouts, seasonal fruits. This is the jackfruit, this is mango, and some papaya also is there, I think. And here you see all seasonal fruits, and you have dates, you have fresh coconut, you have sapota, you have all seasonal fruits, what is available in India. Always buy regional, seasonal, and then local. So you enjoy your food. This is soaked till seeds, sprouts, and soaked badam, soaked groundnut you can have. If you still want to further improve, you can have a vegetable juice. You can have a vegetable juice. And then see, friends, what is important? Now, if you have to look at it, what is the dinacharya we should follow? See, as I told you, just remember, write down this point. Every day, 4 liters water you must consume. Keep it in a bottle so that you keep a track. Before sleeping, you see, oh, have I finished 4 liters or not? 2 times you should clear your bowels. 1 hour walking. Then stress management, 7 hours sleep. Stop all sorts of processed foods, stimulants and all that stuff. Eat only 2 times when hungry. So what I do, I'll just tell you in a nutshell, friends. Very simple. All this program I can tell you in 5 minutes. What you do, immediately try to wake up before sunrise. So immediately, no other activity, friends. No other activity. Simply go to the kitchen, make a little warm water, drink 1 liter water, drink in about 4 or 5 minutes. Please mute yourself. Somebody is talking. Okay. Drink 1 liter water. Initially, if you have a problem, don't worry. Start half liter, next day little more, little more. Maybe in 4 or 5 days, you will be able to drink 1 liter water. When you drink 1 liter water, what would happen? There would be pressure on your stomach. That will give a pressure on your intestine. And then you have a desire to go to the bathroom. That time, don't engage in mobile phone, talking to your spouse or doing that work, this work. Don't do that. There are two valves inside your body. When there is a water pressure, there's internal splinter in the large intestine. It will try to open. There's an external splinter. Suppose you drank water, you are feeling urgent toilet, but the bathroom is locked. Somebody is in the bathroom. So you'll be able to control it. So that is what is the control you have in your mind. So that's what I'm telling you. At that time, don't engage in any other activity. Go to the toilet. You'll be able to finish the toilet in a span of 4 or 5 minutes. Have you ever seen how a cow, how much time it takes for excreting? Just 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It takes more time for urinating, very less time for stools. We do the other way around. We probably 10, 15 minutes, we have to sit in the toilet. That's the problem. So once you finish the first bowel movement, you go for 1 hour brisk walk. If you are ladies who can't go out for whatever work they have, send husband to the office and children to the school. So do your work at home, kitchen work. But during the time you do sit up and stand, do some sort of small exercises. Once you come back from the exercise of 1 hour walk and all that, rest for 5-10 minutes, relax. Again, drink 1 liter of warm water. Focus your mind on your stomach. You'll be able to go to the second bowl. So what have you done? Within a span of 2-3 hours, you have taken 2 times. Somebody is talking. Who's that? Please be responsive. Okay. So 2 bowel movements in the morning is a must. Then what happens, as I said to you, stop all these stimulants and all that. Eat only 2 times when hungry. The process of drinking water is very simple, friends. We all are doing wrong. We are first of all drinking less water and we are doing wrongly. What is wrong? You drink water and sit for eating. Don't do that. While eating, you should not drink water. After eating, at least you must wait for 2 hours. Suppose you have some throat difficulty in swallowing, you can have 1 or 2 gulps. So once if you drink water,
Have to wait for 2 hours after meal, sir, to drink water.
yes, it is important.
Actually, I can wait up to 30 to 45 minutes.
No, okay, listen to me. Listen. If you have drank morning 1 liter water, bowel movement 1 liter water, generally you won't feel it. Suppose you are feeling very thirsty after half an hour, don't worry. Just drink 1 or 2 gulps. Don't take 1 glass. Try to have a practice of it. See, you don't need actually. Because in the morning, if you don't drink, you will get dehydration. You feel like drinking water. Practice it. The object is, see, remember one thing. There is a digestion process is happening. So at least it takes 2 hours. Maybe if you want, if you're very uncomfortable, then you have 1 or 2 gulps of water, no problem. Not all that strict. So this is what you should practice. Eat your first meal when you are hungry, whatever time you want to eat. The best time to eat first meal is between 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Second meal between 6 to 8 o'clock is the best timings. So whatever you want to eat, you eat. And in between 2 meals, you must finish 2 liters water in installments. Suppose you had your first meal at 11 o'clock. So from 1 o'clock until, say, you are having second meal at 8 o'clock, until 7:30, consciously drink 2 liters water in installments. Say at 1 o'clock, you drink 1 glass, 300 ml, not 200 ml. Then again half an hour, consciously keep drinking. So initially, it requires a little bit of practice. Right? So once you finish 2 liters, you have your second meal and sleep. It's so simple, friends. So this is what is the Dinacharya. We have understood all these 30 wellness secrets. There are 10 daily wrong habits we are doing. We have to understand them. We have to stop them. And we have to know how to check our health score and 10 markers we have just seen. By doing 8 blood tests, you will be able to find out your health score yourself. I can guide you for that. Next is what you have to follow the Dinacharya. I already talked to you. The most important essentials are this. Suppose you say, sir, everything I am doing, but I am not getting sleep in the night. I am sleeping at 1 o'clock, or I am having stress. Or somebody says, I have no time, sir. I have to go office and I'm not going exercise. Friends, maybe 1 or 2 days, 1 week, 10 days, no problem. But if you continue doing that, one particular area, it will not help you to improve your health overall. Okay? Any questions?
Sir,
Yeah.
I did try by drinking lots of water in the morning.
A lot of water.
But
No, please. Don't be very vague. What is lot of water?
a lot of water is around half a liter of water.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, whenever I feel that my natural call doesn't come automatically, then I tried few times, right? So to get that, but I somehow I get vomitings,
Yeah, I
vomiting
understand. No,
sensation.
madam, so
Yeah.
far you didn't have the habit of drinking water. I understand. See, now many years we didn't have this habit, so it'll happen. At one time, I used to hardly drink 1.5 liter whole day. Okay, so what happened to me? I got stuck with I developed a kidney stone problem. I got admitted 2 times hospital. So I understand. Initially, you're changing your methodology. Earlier, how much water you used to drink? Tell me.
No, I drink sufficient amount of water,
No, this
but at a
sufficient.
time for
Listen.
passing,
No. 1 second. Sufficient is very vague. Don't be vague.
sufficient is like around 2 to 3 liters I drink.
Earlier, you used to drink two.
Not earlier. Even now I drink like that. What I'm trying to tell is to
2 to
pass the
3
bubble
again,
moment.
Madam, I understand. Now
Yeah.
tell me to
It's
make
an
your
on
sum.
average. So one day it could be 3
No,
liters.
I
One
get
day
your
it could be
point.
2
No,
liters.
please
Yeah.
listen.
I can't give an accurate
No problem.
answer
No
for it.
problem.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you, madam, for you to make a delicious dish, you can't put one day 2 spoons, another day 3 spoons, isn't it? It has to be maybe 2.25 only, isn't it? Then only you get the tasty stuff. Similarly, here also, what I have noticed, 4 liters water you must have, and the process should be this only. If you are not able to do for whatever reason initially because you didn't have that habit, inculcate it. This is the process would help you. And the sequence is also very important. See, just because, okay, I'm drinking 4 liters water in a haphazard way, it will not be helpful to you. Okay, I understand. My niece, when she came from Australia, she couldn't even drink quarter liter, but she could finish that 300 ml Coca-Cola without even putting it down. Okay. I just want to show you because this habit, madam, we have to inculcate. See, luckily, I have see many parents are not having this knowledge. Tell me how children will know. See, I just wanted to show you a small video to understand. It is necessary. I learned this.
Let's see who is the winner.
My grandkids who are in.
Druli, you are losing out. Anna is the winner. Look at him. He is finishing the second glass. Bottoms down, Chipichamma Dwari. See, you silly goose, you are late.
So, see, this habit they've inculcated with the result. Now, when they go to somebody's friend's house, also they're able to drink on their own.
Got it.
So, okay, I understand. Initially, you have a problem, madam. Please call me up. I will guide you how to go about it, what to do.
Okay. Because passing one bubble moment is somewhat difficult. And
Yeah,
passing 2 bubble moments in the
What I'm
morning,
saying-
that too.
Nee.
Yeah.
you have to buy the kit.
What? Look at Tati. Okay, what is that?
Important thing.
Okay, tell me, how do you get your hair? What do you do in the morning?
You in the morning you drink water, go to cuckoo,
Toilet. You're
and
talking
brush
about
your
number 2.
teeth,
Okay.
eat num
Hey, you forgot.
take bath,
Take bath, then,
eat num,
and then,
go to school.
wow. What about exercise? What do you do the exercise? Okay, go on cycle and show to Tati.
See, once we inculcate
Come
them, only
faster.
they will do. Otherwise, they will not. They will not know.
Oh. Hey, don't hit Tati. Don't hit Tati.
Where?
Ready, start. Hello, my name is Dwarak. I study in US.
Your family
I
member.
came to India and I am 8 years old. I came to India for a summer break. I'm leaving to US tomorrow. And today I am going to be telling about the secret of staying healthy. The secret is drinking water. By drinking water, you can go to the bathroom easily. I wake up at 6 o'clock and go to the and drink water, 800 ml. My brother drinks 500 ml. After that, I go to the bathroom. I eat 3 times a day. I go to the park every day to get energy. Bye.
Okay, so we have to inculcate. I understand. In fact, I didn't have the habit of drinking water. I used to drink only 1.5 liters, 1 liter maximum. For almost 30 years, I have ruined my health. See, friends, remember, in the body, human body is so wonderful. If you look at human body, it is worth millions of dollars, maybe trillions of dollars. Look at your, blood vessels in the body. The length is 60,000 miles, I believe. That means it can go 1.5 round of the earth. Some of the blood vessels are as thinner than your hair. Through that hole, the blood has to go carrying nutrients, carrying oxygen, carrying water. So you have 40 trillion cells. Each cell is like a generator, which is producing energy. See, that's why from the birth to the death, anytime you hold your body, you have 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Like you cook any food, after 1 hour it will become cold. But human body, you see, it is there. That is what is happening, your Jiva Kriya, what they call it, metabolism, what is happening there. So unless if you are not drinking even 4 liters water, 3 to 4 liters, 3 to 4 liters for general. Suppose you are you are overweight, you are eating all sorts of, crappy food, non-vegetarian food, you are a lot of physical work, you are in a very, I must say, hot weather, probably you have to drink 5 liters, 5.5 also. So it all depends on your activity, physical activity, your weight, and what type of food you're eating. Suppose somebody is eating only fruit diet, for example. Yes, he may not require to eat 4 or 5. But yes, 3 liters. What I have looked at it, friends, I have in the last 11 years. Did I show you? I just want to show you briefly. See, the last 11 years, I have invested substantial time on health. Okay. This is what is. Can you see the slide? Are you able to see the slide? Hello? The slide visible? See, I was good sleep, no stress, daily.
Yes, sir.
I stopped
Yes.
coffee, tea, alcohol, and all that. But it didn't help me. I was on 11 medication. And these are the problems I have: overweight, belly fat, hypertension, diabetes, fatty liver, cholesterol, kidney stone, joint pains, daily 11 medicines until 2014. Despite I have a good habit of good sleep, no stress, daily exercise, no coffee, no tea, no alcohol. I mean, no non-vegetarian food also. It won't help. So there are few ingredients. Maybe it has not got worsened. If I didn't have good sleep, I had a stress, no exercise, maybe it could have been doubled. Okay. Then I read a book, Dr. Mantina's book, 75 rupees. I'll listen to his videos. There are 64 DVDs, all in Telugu, each DVD running for 5 hours. He's given an amazing knowledge and health. So I just followed in 4 months. This is the transformation. 1904, this photo. From January 1st to 1904, just 3.5 months. So what is, then I invested time in going through this. In last 11 years, I've invested more than 8,000 hours of study. They are the best of the people. Dr. Mantina, Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev, Veeramachineni, B.V. Chauhan. They have a system, new diet system. Akhilesh Maharaj, Jagannath Dixit diet, Common Man diet, Colonel Gautam Guha, wholesome diet. LCHF, P.V. Sacharana is LCHF diet. Lalit Kapoor, LMK diet. So many best of the diets are there. Best of the approaches are there. So I have created a simple approach, 30 wellness secrets. A lot of people are only focusing on diet. See, diet is one ingredient in health. Right? To make a sambar, dal is only one ingredient. A lot of people say dal is very important. True, dal is important. Others are also equally important. Equally important. This is where we belittle things. So this is how it should be done. So in 4 months, look at the transformation. 9 kg weight loss, 3 inch waist size, BP normal, no medicine. So last 11 years, I'm helping people. This is me and my wife. My wife also got transformed. Just about 4-5 months, I give sessions and some of the YouTube talks, schools, colleges, corporates give sessions. This is Kian, Pune. and then L&T. And this is a place like Mantri Satyananda Raju Ashram. There's a place called Saidamam. There for 15 days, they charge only 7,000 rupees. Includes food and yoga teaching, all that. And we do the blood test, and then we guide them how to go about it. And this is the places. This is recently I given a session at Aarti Labs and Scans. This Health and Wellness Summit on 31st March. You can watch these videos, are available in YouTube channel. And these are the few people who have benefited by following. And last 1.5 years, I'm giving sessions in Free Gurukul Foundation. In the last 1.5 years, almost 1,200 people, 1,300 people have joined. And at least 50% of them definitely have improved. And then they have improved their family members. This is my background, friends. I'm a 1979 automobile engineer. 34 years I worked in a company called Escorts. I retired as a general manager, marketing head for South. Look at my health score has improved substantially. Last 11 years I'm helping. So all that you have to do, this is what we discussed. 10 lifestyle disorders. We have seen that. Overweight, belly fat, blood pressure, medication, cholesterol, then fatty liver, thyroid problem, D vitamin, B12, insulin resistance. These are the 10 health issues you must know. Okay. This is how we can do. Like I told you, this is height and weight. You should be range. This I want people can take a screenshot so that you can share in the group. Otherwise, I'll share in the group. And look at this ICMR. What they're saying, Indian Council of Medical Research. What they say, they found out 6 problems: overweight, belly fat, blood pressure, cholesterol, pre-diabetes, diabetes. What they say? 28% people have got overweight. That means every third person out of 10, 3 are obesity. Another 4% have got belly fat. Put together 7%. That means in India, 70% population are having belly fat and overweight. And hypertension, BP, 35%. Cholesterol, 81%. Very, very high. Pre-diabetes and diabetes, almost 28%. And then now comes recently that Reddy, Pratap Reddy from Apollo. He has given additional thing. He is endorsing all these problems are there. He says further, fatty liver, 65%. Friends, do you know why fatty liver happens? At one time, fatty liver used to happen only for the alcoholics. A person who is a drunkard, who is an alcoholic, for them only the fatty liver used to happen. Now they say 65% people have got fatty liver. Very, very alarming situation. Can anybody tell me the reason? Yes. All the videos, please.
Is the food, I think, sir.
Processed food, sir.
Okay. See, as I told you, I think you guys have not listened to my first talk. We talked about it. 10 daily wrong habits. I think since we have time, I just want to show you that very important slide. See, it is not one thing. We are doing this mistake after mistake. There are 10 daily wrong habits we are committing. What are they? We will see now quickly. We just talked already. I was giving to them. See, as I told you, in a fish pond from 10 different places, this polluted water is entering, so fish will become sick. So it is, and then the problem is how long the water is entering, pollutants are entering your fish pond, how big hole is there, how much quantity is entering. So that is important. So like that, we have 10 health issues, like, chronic stress. If anybody is stressed, what will happen, friends? He can't sleep. Night, they will not have sleep 7 hours. When they don't sleep well in the morning, what will happen? Tell me. No question of going and exercise. No exercise. Then what happens in the morning if you are very tired and you are not refreshed? Immediately you go for a coffee, tea. Then what happens? You take sugar items, refined oils, maida, bakery, packaged products. Something you want to eat sugary food. You don't eat any nutritious food. We just shown you the photograph. Then dehydration and wrong way of drinking water. Suppose if you are drinking 2-3 times coffee, tea, you will not have a desire to take water. So you will be always dehydrated, and also on top of it, you have no idea when to drink, when not to drink. Then the constipation problem. You have people are unable to clear the bowels once in a day, right? And that too maybe sometime in the afternoon or sometime in the evening. In US, friends, what is the recommendation? In US, the recommendation is if a person is evacuating his bowels 3 times in a week, they say it is all right, nothing to worry. Is it okay? Do you think it's all right? 3 సార్లు టాయిలెట్ వెళ్తే చాలంట వారంలో, కానీ రోజు 6 సార్లు తినమని వాళ్ళే చెప్తారు. బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్, లంచ్, డిన్నరు, మిడ్ లంచ్ స్నాక్, ఆఫ్టర్ లంచ్ స్నాక్, సప్పరు 6 ఉన్నాయి. చూడండి, మన మౌత్ నుండి యానస్ వరకు ఒక పైపు. ఏం చేసాం, 6 సార్లు యూఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ ద మెటీరియల్ ఇన్సైడ్, యూఆర్ రిమూవింగ్ 3 times. What will happen? The balance where will be? It will be in your large intestine. That's how people get all lot of autoimmune diseases. Okay.
But is it okay to have every time we have the meal? మనం తిన్న ప్రతిసారి బౌల్ మూమెంట్ కి వెళ్ళడం కరెక్టేనా?
And it will be a big nuisance కదా మేడం. Suppose you go to somebody's house, తెలంగాణ మనం టాయిలెట్కి వెళ్తున్నాం అనుకోండి, it's not the right way. See,
Okay.
it is not a problem, but suppose if it is happening to you, it will be very discomfort for you, no? So, see, the 2 bowel movements should happen in the morning, and then afterwards it should not. Let's find out if there is any specific problem. Please discuss with me. Somebody was saying me 1 bowel movement itself. True, that is true. So you have to buy an enema kit. We probably cover this in the next class, very detailed. How is our internal construction, what happens and all that. So look at 8. What is the 9th problem? We are eating multiple times, eating without hunger. Simply we are eating. There are 10 eating disorders. What are the 10 eating disorders? Breakfast, habitual eating. Breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time, coffee time, tea time, that time. Up the time you eat. Sense tempted eating. You are walking on a road. You saw some jalebi, hot jalebi is made. You stop there, buy 150 gram, 100 gram and you eat. That is sense tempted eating. Work culture. Any office, you are provided a coffee, tea, isn't it? Environmental eating. You go to somebody's house, your own relatives, they'll compel you. Boredom eating. Emotional eating, nutritional hunger, all sorts of food tasting, prasadam. Somebody comes and offers you prasadam, immediately we put it in the mouth. Atithi Devo Bhava. Some guest come, we will compel them to eat. You say, no, we will not leave him. So these are all the 10 eating disorders, eating multiple times. I want all of you to repeat this word. Other than water is food, which spikes sugar and insulin. Right? So this is what, out of 10 daily wrong habits, how many you have? I was having how many? 7 for 30 years. So what is the result? 7 health issues with 11 medicines. So పాపాలకి దానికి రిజల్ట్స్ వస్తుంది కదా. Yeah, any questions? Yeah, Vijay Kumar. Please, Sridevi Garu, Bhavani, please put the videos on and interact. Shilpa, Swapna, Srinivas, Yadav. We have another 10 minutes. Anybody has found any benefit? Have you followed? Anybody is attending from first class onwards? Have you started following this and found some advantage? Anybody would like to share?
Angur.
Yeah, Vijay.
నేను మీకు డైరెక్ట్ కాల్ చేసి మాట్లాడాను సార్. కొన్ని ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి నాకు, పర్సనల్ ఇష్యూస్. అందుకని చెప్పి జస్ట్ ఒకటే చేయగలుగుతున్నా, వాటర్ తాగటము ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకున్నాను, అదొక్కటే చేయగలిగాను. మిగతావి ఏవి చేయలేకపోతున్నాను. కొంచెం డిస్కస్ చేయాలి. నేను రేపు మార్నింగ్ కాల్ చేస్తాను మీకు.
రిపోర్ట్ పంపించండి, హెల్త్ స్కోర్ పెట్టి ఫాలో చేయండి. స్పీక్ టు మీ ఆఫ్టర్.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సరే.
Something like it, if I want to review a student, I want to have his progress report. School కి
ఓకే
ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎన్ని మార్కులు వచ్చినాయి, ఎగ్జామ్ రాసాడా లేదా, then only we can have meaningful dialogue. Okay, good.
సరే.
Anup Saab, बोलिए. Bhavani, Sridevi, Kalpana, Swapna, Srinivas, Vijaya. Yeah, tell me. Bhavani, you're following or not?
All in freedom.
All right, there's nothing much. We'll close the talk. Please go through that. Listen to be active in the group. When active in the group only, you can learn.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Anup, boliye sir. How are you?
My multiple challenges are there. Actually, my diabetes also a little on the borderline, and I'm drinking around 1 to 2 liters, I think, of water. That dehydration is not much, but my sleep is disturbed. That is creating all the problem. So what to do about that? And bowels are, I mean, almost not perfect, but almost okay. Now sleep is a problem, and diabetes is around 6.5 now, HbA1c, and the other problem is BP. BP is somewhat high because stress is there, and the sleep is not good. So these are the main challenges. Otherwise, blood test and also vitamin D3 is a little low. But I was doing morning terrace, sunbathing, and other things, and walking also I'm doing, but not so. But my not so regularly. Willpower has gone down. My what do you call, the motivation is not. My energy levels are very much down. So these are few challenges. I will send you the markers, biomarkers, and my 10 health score. So just wait. But you just tell me about this. Whatever I have told, give me some feedback about this.
Certainly. Listen to me. Only mantra is this, friends. Stop 10 daily wrong habits. If you are not stopping, there's no point. It won't help. God also cannot help you. Number 2, check your health score on 10 markers. And then you follow the dinacharya 100%. If you say little, the sleep is not good, I'm little stressed, I'm drinking water, I'm D vitamin less, you have many issues. You have to solve one by one. It is something like in a dish, sir. You are making a dish. You put little less salt, another this one more. It will be a mess only. So there is no alternative other than follow the dinacharya. Fine, we will discuss. We'll definitely find ways and means to help you. Anybody else? Who's talking? I don't know. Okay, friends, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. On a Sunday, you're taking time off to spend 1.5 hours. Thank you very much. And go through the videos in the YouTube channel. It will give you more knowledge. And then you have any doubts, you're welcome to speak to me. Okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Anything?
Bye.
Anybody wants to say anything?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Please be active in the group so that you understand better.